Hey love, welcoming. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're diving into your April energy forecast. What's rising for you in love, career, and your spiritual path. So just a reminder that this is a timeless reading. So even if you found this after April, trust that these messages are reaching you exactly when you're meant to hear them. No coincidences. You are right on time. So let's take a deep breath and let go of anything that's pulling you away from this moment. This space is just for you. Alright, first let's see what your current energy is. Alright, so we've got the Strength, but it's reversed. So this card, as your current energy, tells me that you're probably feeling a little off center right now, like your inner fire is flickering, not out, but low. And maybe you're doubting yourself more than usual, second guessing your instincts and feeling like you should be stronger, calmer, more in control, but you are just tired, and that's okay. So this card in reverse doesn't mean weakness. It means that you're being called to treat yourself with more compassion, not push harder. The real strength here is letting yourself soften, letting yourself feel the messiness without trying to fix it all at once. Just ask yourself, where am I trying to hold it all together, and at what cost? This might be a month where you reclaim your energy not by doing more, but by reconnecting with your quiet courage. The part of you that doesn't need to prove anything. Just breathe. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're just human. And this moment is calling for patience, not pressure. Alright, let's see what do we have as the theme of the month. Okay, Three of Wands. This one is powerful, especially after Strength reversed. The Three of Wands says that you're standing on the edge of something bigger. This month is about expansion, about dreaming wider, seeing past the limits of your current situation, and actually believing that the life you want is possible, even if it's not here yet. It's like planting the seeds, like you've done the work and now you're watching the horizon and waiting for the signs, the ships, the next right step to appear. And here's the thing, it is coming. But this card reminds you that patience and trust are part of the process. So now when we look at it right after Strength reversed, there's a clear message that you might not feel ready, but the path is still unfolding. The universe isn't waiting for you to be perfect. It's just waiting for you to say yes, even quietly, even while shaking. So the theme of April, I guess, faith in motion, trusting the timing and taking up more space, letting yourself want what you really want without shrinking. Okay, let's see what card do we have as your challenge for the month. Okay, so we've got the Hermit here. And when the Hermit shows up as a challenge, it's usually not about loneliness itself. It's about what the silence is bringing up. There is something this month that wants your full attention. No noise, no distractions, just you and your truth. And honestly, that can be uncomfortable, because when you slow down long enough to hear yourself clearly, you can't unhear what your intuition's been whispering. Maybe it's a truth you've been avoiding. Maybe it's grief. Maybe it's the realization that you've outgrown something or someone. And following on from the Three of Wands, this makes so much sense. You're expanding, yes, but part of this expansion requires you to go inward first. Before you leap, you've got to know why you're leaping, what you're carrying with you, what you're leaving behind. And paired with the Strength reversed, this is deep soul work. You're being asked to hold space for your own process, even if it's not kind of glamorous, even if no one sees it but you. So be real with yourself and ask yourself, what am I afraid to face in the quiet? Okay, we have the Eight of Cups reversed. So in the love position, it tells me there's a bit of stuck energy here, like part of you knows something isn't emotionally fulfilling anymore. A connection, a pattern, even a way of relating, but for some reason you're not walking away from it. Not yet. It's not judgmental, it's just real. This reversal often shows up when we are trying to convince ourselves to stay a little longer, hold on a little tighter, even though deep down we know that something's been draining us more than nourishing us. So that inner knowing is getting louder, and with Strength reversed at the start, there is emotional exhaustion here. And this isn't about dramatic endings, it's about quietly acknowledging what your soul is outgrowing. So ask yourself gently, am I holding onto this out of love or out of fear? Okay, so what are we stepping into next? What card do we have for career and purpose for this month? Okay, love, now we're grounding. The Nine of Pentacles in your career position is such a steady and hard-working energy. This tells me that you're building something long-term right now, brick by brick. And it might not feel fast, it might not look flashy, but it's real. You're showing up even when it's boring and even when no one's clapping, and that's resilience, that's devotion. And honestly, this is the kind of energy that leads to real success. Sustainable, soul-aligned success. You're not chasing quick wins, you are investing in something meaningful. Whether you're growing a business and learning a craft or slowly carving out a new path, this card says, keep going. Your consistency will pay off. So this card feels like an anchor. Amidst the emotional uncertainty in love and the inner searching, this part of your life is the foundation. It's where the effort is being seen, even if the results are still beneath the surface. So you can ask yourself, what am I building that's truly worth the wait? So what card do we have as a support from the universe? Alright, we have a Six of Wands, and this one is really interesting because, reversed or not, the Six of Wands always carries that victorious vibe, but when it's upside down like this, the message is just more subtle. It's not about external validation right now. It's not about applause or recognition. It's about you believing in your path, even when no one else sees it yet. The universe is saying, I see you, even if the family doesn't get in, even if you're not where you thought you'd be. This is a reminder that support doesn't always look like cheers from the crowd. Sometimes it's the quiet knowing that you are on the right road, even when it's lonely. So lining this up with the King of Pentacles, I think it clicks because you're doing the unglamorous work, the slow, steady climb. And this reverse Six of Wands is the universe nudging you to keep your eyes on your own paper. Your worth isn't tied to visibility. You are growing something real. So just reflect on this. Can I hold my own vision even when the world is silent? Alright, so now we're entering the turning point. The next card will tell us what needs to be released. Oh, okay, so this one comes like a little truth bomb. When the Eight of Pentacles shows up in this release position, it's saying that you don't have to prove your worth through constant work. You don't have to hustle your way into being enough. You've already done so much. You've been grinding, improving, showing up, and probably even overworking to the point of burnout. So this card is asking you to pause and ask, is all this effort actually aligned, or am I just afraid to stop? With the Knight of Pentacles in your career spot, you're clearly committed, and that's beautiful. But now we've got this nudge. You don't need to earn your rest. Let go of the belief that if you're not producing, you're not progressing. Sometimes integration, stillness, and even play are what move you forward the most. And don't forget how this ties into earlier cards as well. The Strength, Hermit, even the Nine of Cups. You are already doing the inner work. The challenge now is to stop overdoing just to feel safe. So maybe the real question is, what would happen if I let it be easier? Now let's see what's waiting beneath the surface. What is a hidden gift for this month? Oh wow, it's beautiful, the Temperance. Temperance as your hidden gift feels like a quiet blessing wrapped in patience, balance, and deep inner wisdom. You might not realize it yet, but you're already alchemizing something powerful beneath the surface. And this card is all about integration, bringing together the parts of you that once felt opposite or disconnected. It's healing energy, deep, sacred, soul-level healing. But it's subtle. It doesn't rush. It whispers. So I think your gift this month is your ability to stay centered when everything else feels scattered, to hold space for paradox, to pour from one cup to another, not spilling, not forcing, just flowing. It's emotional maturity, it's grace. Now, in the context of everything else, this card says that you already have the inner tools to find peace in the in-between, even when it feels like nothing is happening, even when you're not sure if you're moving forward. So you can ask yourself, what if I stopped rushing my transformation and trusted the timing instead? Alright, so we're almost there. Next card will be our spiritual guidance. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands reversed. So let's be real. You are tired, soul tired. And this card is not here to scold you for it. It's here to say that you don't have to keep doing it all alone. Nine of Wands reversed often shows up when we've been in survival mode for too long. Like guard up, shoulders tight, waiting for the next hit. And you've been through a lot, and maybe you're telling yourself, I just have to push through a little more. But Spirit is gently asking at what cost. You don't have to fight every battle. Not all walls are worth rebuilding. Some defenses you put up back then, they are actually blocking the support and softness you need now. And when we look at this next to Temperance, that's the medicine. You are being guided to shift from bracing to receiving. Just let your soul breathe. Lay down the armor, even just a little. So the spiritual truth for this month is you are safe enough to soften. So deep breath. We made it to the end and we are getting our final card, which is the outcome for this month. Oh, so this ending is honest. And maybe it's not the grand fireworks moment, but a breakthrough? Yeah, that's here for sure. The Hangman reverse tells me you're done hanging in limbo. April brings you face to face with the truth you've been circling for a while. And now you are ready to stop waiting, stop stalling, stop sacrificing your needs for the sake of comfort, approval, or outdated patterns. It's that moment when something clicks, and even if nothing outside changes instantly, you do. Your perspective shifts, and that changes everything. Now, if you resist this clarity, if you try to go back to what's familiar, it might feel like you're stuck all over again. But if you're willing to act on what you've seen, really seen, then April becomes a turning point. So this is how your April looks, my love. It is a month of deep reflection, slow but steady movement, and quiet turning points that change everything from the inside out. This isn't about rushing to the finish line. It's about listening, letting go, and trusting that your next chapter is already on its way. You don't have to figure it all out right now. Just keep showing up with honesty, with softness, with a little more faith in yourself. If this reading resonated, even just one part, let me know in the comments. That is how you claim the energy and let it integrate. And if you found something here that spoke to your soul, just like the video, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the bell so you don't miss future readings. I've got more love, more clarity and guidance coming your way. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care of your heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.